Hello, and welcome to your crash course of 2B Mindset. 2B Mindset is probably going to be, it's actually not probably, it is the most relaxed nutrition that you can follow. Because if you're one that struggles with maybe emotional eating, binge eating, you know, you're always on the go, or you're super busy, or maybe you just have a picky palate that you can't just specifically portion out your meals and have them ready and heat them up and go. You have to make your meal or your plate every single time that you're going to be eating, or maybe it's just overwhelming for you at first. And this is, like I said, the more relaxed and not as strict nutrition plan that you can follow. So let's dive right in. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, so 2B Mindset is focusing on your plate, okay? What we want to follow is Alana will teach you the 2 bunnies, water first, veggies most, okay? You can have so many veggies. You want to make sure you fill your plate with veggies, but there's certain ways to fill your plate for breakfast, your snack, your lunch, and your dinner. The key to following 2B Mindset is you always want to have water first. Always, always, always water first, because what it's going to do is it's going to jumpstart your metabolism, putting something in it, and then it's going to fill you up a little bit, okay? Because the less you eat, the better, because we're not following calories, we're not following portion containers, we're not counting, food labels, nothing. We are just plating our food how we want it. So if we want to not overeat or undereat, we need to follow these tips. So you want to have your water first. And in the morning, you need 50% of protein to help keep you full, and 50% of your carbohydrates to give you lasting energy, okay? They're full-filling carbohydrates, okay? Now, that is going to give you energy through the morning. Now, your carbohydrates are going to be considered as your fruits and your carbs. Starchy carbs and fiber-filled carbs, okay? But veggies are always an extra credit. If you're hungrier in the mornings, they'll help make you fuller. To accommodate as desired to make your meals delicious. You want to make sure that you're having delicious meals, because if you're starving or eliminating stuff that you normally eat and that you love, you're not going to stick to your plan. And you want to find something that's quick and easy, something that you love, like your favorite Shakeology recipe, or make it a part of your consistent daily breakfast. The key to 2B Mindset or any nutrition plan is having a same consistent breakfast and not switching it up, having the same thing every single day. As far as your snack, okay, now your snack is optional, but if you are following a different, like a strenuous workout, or maybe you just get hungry after breakfast, some people do, you again want to have veggies most. Water first, veggies most, and you also want to have 25% of protein and 25% of fiber-filled carbohydrates, okay? If you're still hungry and need more energy, you can add in an FFC, which are fiber-filled carbohydrates. As far as your lunch, again, water first, veggies most. It's going to keep you full in the afternoon and give you energy. Carbohydrates give you energy. That's all they're there for, is to fill you and give you energy. So we want to make sure that we are having all of our carbohydrates before 5 o'clock. For your dinner, you want water first and 75% of your plate to be vegetables. The other 25% protein, because right now we're just wanting to stay full by dinner, and it's dinner and done, and it's time to move on with your night, okay? We want to make sure that we don't need to have additional energy through the night. All it's going to do is, most people, when they plate their food, they're going to eat their carbohydrate first. I mean, I know I do. So in dinner, when you eat that carbohydrate full, you're not going to eat your veggies most, so you're not going to eat your protein, and then you're going to just be full, have energy, and want to eat more. And we're going to sit in front of the TV, and we're going to grab those bag of chips or something. And it's mindless eating is what it's doing. So it's dinner and done. Now, I want to show you If it'll let me go back. Your food list, because if you followed Portion Fix before, it's going to be a little different in your food list. Okay, these are going to be your vegetables, most of your vegetables. This is going to be your proteins, which your Shakeology, Daily Sunshine, and Beach Bars fall into your proteins. Now your carbohydrates are FFCs. This is where you're going to add your starchy vegetables, your beans and legumes, your fruit, your whole grains. All of this is carbohydrates. So we're not necessarily eating a cup of fruit as a container. We are plating our food to go throughout the day. And there are even plates that you can use at a party. You know, you want to do water first, veggies most, protein, carbohydrates, and then start again at the top. Water first, veggies most. And you just want to keep going, because when you have those plates set in front of you and it's already set out for you, it's very easy to stay with and stick with your nutrition. Now, breakfasts were easy, dinners were easy, but the things that my clients struggled with, did I say dinners? Breakfasts were easy, lunch were easy, but the things that the clients struggled with most was dinner, because like I said, it's definitely switching things up to not have a carbohydrate at dinner, because most people, I'm so guilty of this, will have all their carbohydrates at dinner. And we don't need that. We need our carbohydrates earlier in the day to keep us full and to keep us energized, because carbohydrates fill us with energy. So here are tons of dinners, 5 days. You can click on the link to print the recipe, but it's simple, quick, and delicious dinner recipes that are vegetables and proteins. There's lazy zucchini lasagna, there is spaghetti squash, spicy sausage and vegetables, and if you go back, if I can, there are tons more. Beefless, beefless. Beanless beef chili, chicken pad thai, turkey burgers, balsamic chicken and zucchini skewers, smoky grilled pineapple burgers. There are just tons and tons of cauliflower cheeseburger mac. There are tons of recipes that you can utilize for your vegetables instead of your carbohydrates. I remember whenever I went through 2B Mindset, I had no idea what to do for dinner, because I typically had my carbohydrates at dinner, and to eat, you know, pizza without carbs, how do you do that? You can get a cauliflower crust, have homemade sauce or buy sauce, throw some cheese on it, and throw any kind of protein or vegetable that you want on top of your pizza. And you have a homemade pizza that you prefer. You don't have to pay for delivery. You can pick up on Sunday and your grocery shopping and meal planning day, and have it ready and cooked to go. How awesome is it when you can have your own meal that you want, that you are craving, right in front of you, and make it yourself, rather than ordering it and spending money that you might be disappointed in? So don't fret, don't freak out when, you know, they say no carbohydrates past 5 o'clock. It's really, really, really going to help you, and it's going to make a huge difference in your nutrition. So please utilize these resources. If you got the challenge back 2B Mindset, there is a book tracker that has these containers, that has meal plans, that has a daily tracker sheet where you can track what you're eating, so you know. So if you had, you know, one day filled with all the food you ate and you didn't feel good that night, or maybe you were extra hungry or not as full or too full, you know, you can switch it up the next day. That is what is amazing about tracking your food and tracking your nutrition and tracking your results, because you can change it and modify it as you go along, to change your plates, to change your nutrition guide, to change your results within your program. So if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out. Go through, there's a 30-day meal plan right here. Go through these resources and utilize them. They're going to be so beneficial to you. Here's a mix and match guide if you're picky and you don't know, what I should eat or how to fill your plate. I'll show you real quick. You can go in here and you can mix and match what you want to eat. Here's breakfast ideas. Here's lunch ideas. So here, veggies and FSCs. Spinach, mushroom, there's plain Greek yogurt, egg whites, and vegan chocolate Shakeology, blueberry, whole grain toast, banana, cheddar cheese, almond butter. So if you want, your veggies, which is always extra credit, spinach and mushroom. And then you can have maybe egg whites with that. And I don't know, maybe we want maybe some blueberries with almond butter and Shakeology boost. We don't know. So we can just mix and match and go through these and figure out what we want. I know turnip fries. I saw this right here. I had no idea what a turnip was. I had no idea what a turnip tasted, but if you have the To Be Mindset Challenge pack, you're going to go through all her videos and you're going to see actually her walking through the grocery store. And I've actually picked up something that I utilize still to this day following To Be Mindset is that me and my daughter Haley, we go into the store and we have to pick one new fruit and one new vegetable. Our one new vegetable one time was turnips. And they were amazing. The fresh cut potato patch fries? They taste identical, I swear to you. You just bake them at a higher temperature. They get crispy, and you can drizzle like olive oil or coconut oil and, some cracked pepper, cracked sea salt. And literally they taste just like fries. I was skeptical. We're always going to be so skeptical of our nutrition and what, trying new things just as kids are, because they're like, ew, that sounds gross. Yeah, well, we're kind of the same way, but once we try it, we have no idea if we're going to like it. So there's no harm in trying it. A turnip is actually pretty cheap, so it was great to just buy one, cut it up, and give it a shot. And we love it. We use it with our turkey burgers and jalapeno cheddar burgers and turnip fries. It's amazing. So please use these resources, use these guides. Don't hesitate to reach out, try something new. If you need help with meal planning or, figuring out your plate or anything, I'm always here to help you. That is what I'm here for. I'm your coach. I'm your mentor. I don't want you to ever be scared to reach out and ask me any kind of questions. So I hope you enjoyed this crash course on To Be Mindset, and I can't wait to watch your journey. We will chat later.